Hi, beautiful souls. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. We are going to jump right into this session. When I looked, I see that I have more videos that I have not posted for some reason. I probably said something in there that maybe I don't approve of in some way, shape, or form, or maybe I'm talking too much, but I'm going to post them and put them out there and take it however it resonates for you. Whenever I do these videos, there's a lot of energy that comes through, just a lot that comes through. Sometimes when you're channeling and allowing these energies to flow through you, it's like words don't want to come out right, or you can't think of the right and proper word. It's very interesting, the English language, and trying to explain things that are happening on a quantum field in other dimensions. So I just really appreciate you guys like bearing with me as I'm doing this work and doing it with you on video. I could sit here and do this by myself, but I just really enjoy doing this on camera and just having a community be a part of it with me. And it's just meant to be this way. So I am going to post these other videos, and I hope that everybody, resonates with whatever piece and part, helps you. That's the only thing I can ever wish and hope for any of these videos, is that they change something within you that helps you to grow and expand on a higher level of your minds. I did pull some cards before I started this, and just some of them that are, absolutely pertaining right to what is going on the earth right now. So the first one was letting go, letting go of all of the BS, all of the stuff that is coming at us daily, with the pandemic and, just all of the chaos that is just being kind of thrown our way at, do this or don't do that. If you do this, then, you're a good person. If you don't do this, you're a terrible human being. All this crap, just let it go. We just have to release and let go. We have to trust. We have to trust that something is at play here. Something is bigger here. And I had the vision and the thought this morning that we created this chaos for a very good reason. We needed this chaos to come in and wake everybody up so that you could see how crazy and chaotic this life is, not just with the pandemic, but with before the pandemic. The slaving away, 8 to 10 hours a day, the working for nothing, like literally working for nothing, working to pay your bills, barely able to feed your kids, barely able to dress your children in nice clothes. That's bullshit. You're working so hard for nothing to have a roof over your head. And damn it, that is something to be so grateful for. But you are deserving of so much more than that. And you've got the creative faculties and the mind to be able to create bigger, better, whatever it is in your life, businesses. You've got things in your life and things and ideas that want to come through to be created on this earth. So it's important to realize and recognize that, you have so much genius and beauty and love within you, that the universe is ready to express itself through you. Just allow it to come in and just do whatever needs to be done through you. Which coincides with the next card, which is new beginnings. We are all coming into new beginnings, a new life, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, new relationships, new old family relationships are shifting and changing. Either people are moving out of your life, or you are healing and working on, some of the traumas that, you had with your family, and now, you can actually be around family members. whatever the situation is, we're all going through these new beginnings. And it's like, my question for you is, are you prepared? Are you prepared for this new life, for this new world, for this newness, new energies that are coming in supporting you? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you creating space and making room in your life for miracles, making room in your life for that new relationship to come in, to, surprise and just be everything you want it to be? Are you creating space for miracles, for healing to occur in your life, for happiness to show up? Or are you just sitting behind a phone, all day, scrolling, looking for something that will just jump out at you and change everything? Because the internet is not going to do that for you. It's wonderful to find healing videos. It's wonderful to watch readings. It's wonderful to do all of these things. Don't get me wrong, but the change is going to come within you. The change is going to happen when you take the step. You got to make your move. If we're playing a game of chess, you got to make the move. They make the move. We do this. The universe is waiting on you to make your move. Take the first step. Create the business name. Whatever it is. Take the first step to do a healing for you and your family. Whatever it is that is, you want to do, you need to do for your life. Take the first step and do it. The next card is going to be anger. And there's a lot of that going on right now. Just so much going on. I literally went to pick up food the other day, and a man just sped past me and whipped around me, and because he was mad at another person that was behind or in front of him that he was trying to get around or something. I have no idea. I didn't get involved. But he literally sped up beside me because God only knows he was trying to speed to the red light and had to slam on brakes and was literally cussing at the guy behind him and flipping him off. And I thought, wow, why am I in this position to see this right now? Like, usually these things are avoided, but I needed to see that, to see the pain, to see the anger that is going on in this world right now, to be able to witness his frustration, his anger, his pain, and send love. I don't exactly want to mesh myself in that energy of him and his frustrations, his anger, and his pain. But just, he was a representation of what I've been witnessing, and little things here and there, especially in traffic where people are just so overwhelmed and angry and taking it out on other drivers. It's like, it just shows you right there the pain that people are in. Because driving is fun. Driving is relaxing. Driving is, it takes you to a place of new ideas, new thoughts. It lets you get out of your, mind where you constantly have to do anything. I go into like such a cool creative space whenever I'm driving, always aware of everything that's going on around me, but in this place of just, I can't explain it. It's one of my favorite things to do. But so the anger, releasing and letting and allowing that to, yes, come up, but express it in a way that is not harming others around you. We don't want to create more ripples of, situations and karmas and whatever going out into the universe. We want to express the anger in a healthy way. And I don't know, maybe this is my healthy way, but I get it out of me. Like, I go into a sacred space and I release. I let it out of my mouth. I let it out of my heart. And I go right to that source creator. And I trust that I'm in this container of love and I'm being heard. And my frustrations are being heard. Even though the frustrations are essentially helping me to expand, helping me to grow, helping me to come into a place of compassion and, recognizing what I am processing, but I do it in a safe container in my room, in my home, where I set my sacred space and I release, and I let and I allow. And if I need to cuss, if I need to scream, if I need to be angry, if I need to go to a place of what the actual is going on and why is this happening and what's this and what's that, I do that. And I'm not, I am absolutely no better than anybody else. We're all here. We all have anger, pain, frustration, anxieties. We all have these things that are going to come up every now and again. Even the greatest of masters and teachers and people who are on these, who you may perceive as having it all together, even they have moments of, times where they have to release this, because we're not only transmuting our energy, we're actually helping to transmute the collective's energies as well. So I know for me, sometimes bouts of things will come through me and I'm like, whoa, what was that? And I just simply allow it to come through and transmute it, put it back out into love. I'm like just transmuting it, bringing it in, letting it go. Now, I definitely don't recommend doing this. Definitely do not recommend going into the collective and trying to transmute anything if you are not familiar with that or know how to really transmute it within like minutes, because you don't want to get into a low funk. My suggestion is just to be at those high vibing places, stay there as much as possible, and keep yourselves full of light as much as possible. And when you need to release it in the most safe place that you can, beating the pillow if you have to, whatever it is. The other cards that I got were self-love. Absolutely. I mean, self-love is key here for everybody and everything, on this planet right now. Self-love is the, everything that you are creating outside of you is a reflection of what is inside of you. And so if it's shitty outside of you and you hate your life and you hate your wife and your husband and your person and whatever, and your kids suck right now, and just all of these things, well, you got to come back in. You got to reel it back in, and you got to really take a deep look inside. Why do I need to control everything? Why am I anxious all the time? Why do I feel depression? What is going on within me? Where's this stemming from? Where's the root at? Because there's always a root to all of this. There's always some root, and it's usually rooted in childhood, and unfortunately, we have to release this stuff out of us. And, it takes a lot of mental work. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't, yeah, there is no lying about that. Like, I can't sugarcoat it. I guess not lying. There's no sugarcoating it. And so it's work. It's a lot of mental focus on, why do I feel this way? Why am I this way? What is going on here? Why was mom like that when I was a child? Why did dad treat mom like that? Why, all of the things. But the beautiful thing about this is when you focus and you allow yourself to look at it from a higher perspective of, whoa, that's crazy. Dad beat mom. Now I'm allowing somebody to beat me, and this and that, or somebody's rude to me, or somebody's cheating on me. Wow, watch mom get cheated on her whole life through all of her relationships. Whatever it is, and that is not for anybody. I'm just thinking the worst case scenario, which is not good. But hopefully nobody is dealing with that. And I'm sending, I just pray nobody is dealing with that. And send them my way. I will show them who to beat on. But you get what I'm saying. Self-love. And it's like, what is self-love? What does self-love look like? I can't tell you what self-love looks like for you. I can only tell you what it looks like for me. What it looks like for me is every day showing up for myself. Every day I showed up for myself, and I tell people sometimes that I had to show up for myself. I had to show up every single day to take care of my mental, to take care of my spiritual and my physical and my emotional in the beginning of my sobriety, because I was facing death, basically. And if I didn't take care of myself at the beginning of sobriety and addiction, your addiction will overrule your mind so quick. And it is the mind, it is the addiction, it's all intertwined in there. But those emotions that you feel that you've been covering up for so long because you were using, they like to creep out in the beginning of sobriety. They love to show their little faces, and they love to trigger you. And if I didn't set my feet on the ground every single day, every morning, and plant myself into showing up for myself, I guarantee I would have been right back out there. Nobody could have stopped me. I mean, the only thing that ever stopped me was a jail cell. And, and being in there and drying out or whatever it was, and then going to rehab and having that time in there. It was the only way I was going to stop, because once I start, it's over. And so self-love looked like me showing up every day for myself. Then it looked like me, taking care of my body, eating things that were of my highest good, eating things, exercising, moving my body, really taking a mental toll, or just looking at the mental and realizing and going in and going, all right, this is what's going on with me. I'm going to take care of me right now. What do I need right now? Treating myself like I was a child. What do you need right now, Ash? What's going on? Like, are you angry because you're thirsty, because you're dehydrated, which is a lot of it in the beginning of sobriety. It's a lot of it. Your body is thirsty. It hasn't been nourished. It hasn't been taken care of for so long. And so, it's simple things that your mind and your body need. And that doesn't just go for addiction and sobriety. This is every day for everyday people. What do you need? And waking up and taking inventory on your mind and your mental, because every day we wake up and it's a freaking crapshoot. I mean, in the beginning of my, on this path of just purging and going through and constantly healing, it was a crapshoot. I'd wake up some days and I would have worked in my night work, in these other dimensions all night, and I would wake up and I'd be exhausted, and it's like, how am I exhausted right now? And I'd be angry. Like, what is going on right now? Why am I feeling this way? And it's like you're just processing, moving through all this stuff. So it's, it's honestly a crapshoot. And if I didn't have that routine, which I equate to my self-love, it would have been a shit show, And so self-love, guys, important right now. It's important to love yourselves and to take care of yourselves and know that you're worthy of love and you're worthy of taking care of yourself. Everybody else can wait. Right now it's you. What are you doing? How are you taking care of yourself? Your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual bodies. How are you showing up to take care of self? The next one is going to be transformation, which we're all doing. We're all transforming. And the last one is going to be past, present, and future. I feel like we are absolutely, time is just not even a thing anymore. We're basically able to travel in the past, travel in the future, travel this way, travel that way. It's like our minds are just so open and so expansive right now, and the energies are moving so fast. And, now is the time to really train your minds and to really, focus and get yourselves into this expansive energy so that you can become this multidimensional being, which I think most of you are and are doing, and are bringing in new technologies and are bringing in this beautiful healing light language within yourselves. And, with the light language, if you're ever feeling low, you just start speaking that out. If I were you, I'd be speaking it all day in my mind or out loud, you know, because it's going to help. It'll raise your vibration instantly. So thank you for listening to these cards in this very long intro. It's what needed to come out. So let's get into the healing now. Please go ahead and set your intentions and go ahead and ground yourselves. Just allow your energy to flow down into the core of Mother Earth. Wrap the cord around her 3 times. Tether yourselves there. Plug into Mother Earth and allow her energy to flow back up through your cords at lightning speed. I'm going to now begin to access the crown. Gelai Potusinamai. Gelai Potusinamai, Aluyala Kodade, Sinimi Alukudade, Sinimi Alukudade, Kirakudade, Sinimi, Shinimi Alukulade, Patersinamai Lukudade. Galai, Patasinamai, Irukudwati, Shini, Kurukuda Ade, calling in healing codes for the collective. Shidaba ilo kata ade, cinema irokudu ade, Siditinambate, Kolakata ade, Sinime, Avalekilai, Rokudu ade, Cinema, Rokudu ade, Krakata ade, Sinimi, Echinimate Rokudu ade. So I've just got Thoth here, Thoth. Interesting because I always call him Teote when we're alone or at any point, and so I know it's weird, but I always call him Teote, but I know people call him Thoth or Thoth or whatever, so call him whatever you like. I don't know why I do that. I've always done that with him, and it's just what it is. You know who it is. Keroai Patashinema, Edikudo Ade, Kirakode Ade, Cinema Aligulakade, Koloi, Opotashinema, Elukuda Ade, Kirakata Ade, Shinde, Pelakada Ade, Kolai, Potasinemo, Cinema, Lakada Ade, Kirakola Ade, Patasinemo, Yalakude Ade, Kirakota Ade, Cinema Alakoda Ade. And I'm just watching healing codes coming through this circle where my hand is right here. It's basically coming down onto your crown right now. So just receive these beautiful healing codes. Sinamai, Ogalai, Ilokoda Ade, Sidepati Aluko, Aya Sina, Ilokoda Ade, Apatasinemi, Sini, Kurokde, Isinimo, Ilokodu Ade, Goloi, Opportunimi, Sinimai, Alukodo Ade, Kirikata Ade, Sidipi Elokoda Ade. Galai Opotasinema Esani Kirikodo Ade, Esadinema Rokoda Ade, Kirikoda Ade. Palay apotro sinamai energia la kodo ade kurukodo ade sinamai elo kodo ade kirikde sinamai e pata siname isini kolokada ade kalai obojanamai elo kodo ade kirikoda ade sinamai elo kodo ade kirikada ade sinama elo kodo ade kalai pata siname isini kirikoda ade. It's very interesting because I'm just watching him, and it's really I can um, sorry, well, I'm not sorry, but just give me a second. So what he's doing is what it looks like to me, how I'm perceiving it, is from the top of the spinal cord, he is taking the energy, and it's so like profound for me, because the spinal cord is just so absolutely incredible. But he's taking the top of the spinal cord, and the energy from like thousands of years in your spinal cord right now is being pulled out. And as he pulls the energy out of the spinal cord, it's like I'm seeing thousands upon thousands of years, like the Vikings times, the times when we lived in caves, the times that we lived in like these villages. I'm just watching so many lifetimes being pulled out, and it's just kind of flashing across the screen in my mind right now, and it's just pulling out all these lives, like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years, and it's just this energy is going down your spinal cord and being pulled out. So just feel that vibration. They're doing it to me as well, so I'm just kind of experiencing it with you. So please just tune into that and allow that energy to flow out of you, out of your body, releasing thousands upon thousands. And I'm hearing 40,000 years. And that's, I know I've had probably a lot of lives. He's like, you can tell them that you're ancient. You can tell them that you're old. You can tell them that you've been here before the earth was actually even formed. And you can also tell them that they're ancient as well. So please know this in your hearts. It's like there is no covering up or stopping anything, any knowledge that is going to come through. I think for so long, for 10 plus years, of course I've been I wouldn't say afraid, but it's very, to be who you truly are and not wanting to be in a box of somebody calling you a healer, a shaman, witch, bitch, whatever it is. I don't want to be in some box, and I think we're all in that kind of mindset of, we just want to be who we are. We just want to be and embody all that we are. I don't need to be called anything. I don't need to be labeled anything. And if you choose to label me, that's you. That's on you. And I think for so long, and you can see in some of my past videos of not really wanting to be seen or heard. It's better in the behind the scenes doing the work versus being in front of people. Even though I started doing these videos for myself, so I could feel my own healing and to feel the vibration and all of the miraculous things that come through for the collective. It's been very, very beautiful and very wonderful. So as he is pulling out these old energies within your spinal cord, he now, from the bottom of the spinal cord, begins to create this energy in the palms of his hands. And it's like this green, like it's reminding me of like this very green, bright green energy. And he begins to hold it at the base of your spine now. And mind you, in the energy, I look like with a microscopic eye, and I see healing codes in the energy. It's just like when we pass like Reiki symbols or something like that, Chukure, and it boom goes out. Well, this is like, accumulation of just codes and healing, symbols in there that he's now holding at the base of your spine. And as he does this, it begins to go vertebrae, 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 all the way up. And so just allow that energy to go up and moving up your spine. And let's just relax for a moment and feel this activation of the spine, receiving. Now, as the energy is rolling up your spinal cord, the energy is dispersing out into the nerves of the entire spinal cord, which is then going throughout all of the nervous system within your body and releasing this beautiful, powerful energy to every one of your nerves in your body, all the cells in your body, just releasing all that does not serve you. And it's like recalibrating your nervous system to the highest frequency, from which you can withstand. They're not going to just shoot you up here. You can't just go from down here to up here. And I don't think any of you are down here. I think, they're not going to just boom up here. It would not feel good to you if you got shifted that high that quickly. It's gradual, gradual, gradual. So just know it's shifting you. It's shifting you. It's shifting you. Galai epate sineme eloki elokoda ade kurokoda ade sinini elokoda ade kirekoda ade sinimo elekoda ade kolai putusini elekada ade kolai petisini kurokoda ade sini kurokoda ade walai putusineme elokoda ade kurokoda ade sinimi elokoda ade walai putusini kirikada ade sini kurokoda ade. Now, as that is happening within your bodies right now, what is also happening simultaneously is we are in a very white room, temple, beautiful, just engulfed in this beautiful light energy. And what I'm seeing is Shiva there. And I'm also seeing other like blue Pleiadian beings around in this white room filled with these beautiful like light energy just coming down. Your root may be opening up now. Just allow the root to open, the sacral to open, the solar plexus to open, the heart to open, the throat to open, third eye, the crown. Just allow all of your chakras, up above, down below, just allow all of them to begin to open and then release, open and release what doesn't serve you now. Now just see a group of us sitting in a circle in this temple white room right now, so please place your attention there. Ele potesenamai ele ero kalakoda ade sani abide potesenami urukoda ade ele koda ade kiela kiela koda ade sinamai ele kada ade kelai potesenami sinamo alakade. And I just want you to be aware that Teote is, or Thoth, whatever you want to call him, beautiful being, is actually standing behind us, and he's holding our shoulders and actually directing us to this place. So we're actually traveling with him to this beautiful white room. So as he has his hands on us right now, activating and stimulating the energy within us, we are also in this other place simultaneously. Hope everybody's following along. Here we go. Welcome to my world. So as we're all sitting in this circle, I'm seeing what looks like to me like a Pleiadian sitting in the middle right now. And he's actually not sitting, he's levitating. He's just kind of sitting there in Indian style, and he's literally rotating very slowly, watching each and every one of us. And as he rotates and look at you, he activates the third eye. Rotates to the next one, activating the third eye. Rotates to the next one, activating the third eye. And he does this as he circles all the way around each of you, opening up the third eye and expanding it out. And it's interesting because we've got Shiva coming behind you, doing this beautiful dance that is literally opening your hearts right now from the back. So he's dancing, 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 and then your heart is just opening because of the beautiful energy that is being it's coming off of him. It's like just projecting into your hearts. Your hearts are just expanding to the highest degree. So just feel that heart expansion, feel that love that is flowing into your hearts from the back and just expanding out into the group and then going up and out. Haloe potosenme elokoda ade kirikolo ade shinime elokoda ade kurkoda ade shinimo elokoda ade, and just allow the third eye to open, the heart to expand. Kolai potasenme esene ele elokoda ade kolai apotasenme ishine eolakada ade kalai opotasenemo ele apotasene elokoda ade kolai alaki elokoda ade sinima ashinimo ele elokoda ade. Now I'm seeing that there is this red energy, this red beautiful energy that begins to flow from the Pleiadian in the middle. It's like his heart has expanded, and I want to say that he could very well be a she. I'm not that laser focused on what it is. Just want to let you know that. But the heart is opened from the Pleiadian, and this heart energy is coming out and into each of your hearts. Again, rotating. Kalai potosinimi asinemai adukida oilakata ade shinyam uirokoda ade etsidia batekalokoda ade kirikoda ade shinimai irokoda ade kolai pochishinema uirokoda ade sindi erukoda ade kurukoda ade alakoda ade shinya pote alakoda ade. She was almost made their way around to the last person. So we're just still in this energy of the red energy coming into the front, this blue, beautiful energy coming from the back, expanding the heart in all directions, opening the third eye, releasing. Elai apatusundamai elakoda ade, sedatanama ilakada ade, kolai apatusuni akurakata ade, sinimo ilakoda ade, kurukudu ade, sinimo ilakodo ade, kolai apatusundamai ilakada ade, kirikaro ilakado ade, sini ilakoda ade, sini ulokada ade, sini ulokada ade, kolai pochishinimo ilakoda ade, kurukoda ade, patusinama ilakoda ade, shini ulokada ade, kirukoda ade, shinimo ilakoda ade, kurukoda ade, shinimo ilakoda ade. Now that Shiva is done, I am watching these big, beautiful doors begin to open at the temple, and I see the beautiful goddess Isis standing there. And in front of her, there are two priests that are walking through the door, and she's dressed in white. She's got gold, and she's got turquoise on her wrists and her fingers and on her crown. Gelai patasanama ele patashanamai irokoda ade. The priests have gold on with a sash that is like a brown color, I guess. Elai aposhinama elokoda ade, alai hishinama elekoda ade, karai putasinama elekoda ade, kirekoda ade, sinama elekoda ade, ushinama. My apologies. Helai hopatasinama elekoda ade, kurokoda ade, shinama elekoda ade, sinni ubade elokoda ade, kurokoda ade. Sinimo elokoda ade, shinimo elokoda ade, shinimo alawi irekoda ade, sini igirokoda ade. Sometimes the frequencies get so high for my body. Hele awi elokoda sotatema elaki elokoda ade. It takes me a second to adjust. Ino awi shini agirokoda ade, edikado ade, kurukoda ade, sinima kolai abatu sinima edokoda ade, kirikado ade. Kurai apasinimo urisine edukada ade, suni kolakada ade, asinimoi elokoda ade, sunimoi elokoda ade, kurukada ade, asinimoi elokoda ade. Kalai apatasani edalgi alakada adetasani alakoda ade, sinamo iadi alakoda ade, shinimoi erukoda ade, kirikada ade, shini kurukoda ade, papatisina ilakada ade, kirikada ade, sinima alakoda ade, shinimo alakoda ade. Kolai bade shini ilakoda ade, kirikada ade, sinimo erokoda ade, sidika rukoda ade, sidika rukoda ade, patari sinima alakida ade. I'm just watching Isis sitting down in a queen's chair at the in this beautiful temple, and the chair is gold, and it's very very bright and very beautiful, and it is a solid piece of gold. Hila yera kuta ade fit for only her. I shini ma elaki ado ade golai bodrashana ma elo koda ade. Sudapati alu yera koda ade alu yera koda ade sinime elo koda ade achene kodikada ade patashinama ade keda ade kurukoda ade. Kulai apatasini isini isinema ela koda ade. She keeps saying, I'm trying to come through, I'm trying to come through. So I can feel her trying to come through. So I'm just going to allow and just relax. You just keep feeling these frequencies and this beauty and this energy within you. And then just keep hearing that I was Yeshua. She keeps saying, I was Yeshua. I embodied him. He embodied me. Shiva and Yeshua had a very, very close, connection. Things that I know in my heart to be what they've told me, what I feel, what I know. I mean, she's said this to me for years and years and years that, she embodied him, and just the knowledge that I cannot deny in my heart and in my mind, and hearing her speaking that to me, it's, please take it however it resonates for you. I just speak what comes through me from her, and it's something that I just can't deny, and I can't not speak it when it comes through that many times. And she shouldn't have to repeat it more than once, more than 3 times for me to speak it out, and for that I do apologize. Gelai abatarsanamai irukodo ade isinumoy ilakada ade abatarsanamai ilakada ade shinumo alakada ade shini ikolokoda ade. There's so much energy and just things surrounding Yeshua that it's something that people don't want to talk about. People don't want to, I don't want to say ruffle any feathers, but pretty much, you don't want to mess with any of these entities and having, all this stuff coming at you, but, this stuff it's what it is. It's what you believe, and I can't force you to believe anything that you don't want to, nor would I try. I just know from my truth and what I know about, religion and all the things. And, these boxes are being broken down and these institutions are being broken down and people are seeing the truth. And nobody can hide anymore. You can't hide behind a book. You can't hide behind scriptures anymore. You can't hide anymore in those walls. You can't, because the truth is being revealed in people's hearts and in their minds. And as they continue to wake up and see the truth, of course people are going to be upset. But in the same respect, I'd rather know the truth than be blind and walk blindly through this life thinking, oh, this is the way it is, when actually it's quite the opposite. So just allow yourselves to heal, to know the truths in your heart and know the truths in your mind, and to be freed from anybody's hold on you. To be fully connected to your own hearts, your own minds, your own truths. That is living. And when you're there, you don't give a shit what anybody else is doing, because you're living your own truth. You're living your own life. You're doing what you need to do. You don't care what anybody else believes or what anybody else is doing with their lives. You don't care, because you're doing your own stuff. My only task is to make sure that people have a choice in their own thinking, that they know that whatever they believe is what they believe and not what somebody else has forced them to believe since childhood. Making sure that they have access to their own truth and knowing their truth for themselves and not what they've been programmed to believe. When I ask why is this important for us to know this about Isis and Yeshua, and it's important that we know the truth. I feel like so many people, put so much emphasis on every step of his life and not on the actual message that he was trying to portray and give to people. It's like these beings come into existence to tell you and help you along in life, and then we just completely miss the message, and we just worship the person, and we worship this, and we worship that, instead of actually making the change for a better world. We put rules and regulations and, our own man-made spin on it, and that's when things get a little bit tricky. We're all God-made. We're all source-made. We're all energy. We all came to be free, to live and to think and to be free people, to think however we want, to create whatever we want, to be love and to be loved, and not be put in somebody's damn box. I burned the box down a long time ago. Long time ago. There is no box. You're free. There are no keys for the lock because you're free. There is no door. There is no keys. There is no lock. There's no nothing. You're free. You are free. You get to go and you get to think however you want. You get to do whatever you want. You get to be whatever you want to be. And I suggest starting today, starting tonight, doing what you want to do, allowing yourselves to be free, getting off of the routine of what you've been programmed to believe for so long. I know I don't do anything, that is normal, and I don't give a crap. This is my life. This is how I choose to live it. This is what I want to do. This is who I want to be. Nobody's telling me what and how to live my life. And it's the most beautiful, freeing thing in the world. And if I were in a jail cell today, I would be just as free as I am right now, because they cannot control my mind. They cannot control me. And that makes you a very dangerous person if you cannot be controlled. But when you are living in a high vibration, you don't need to be controlled. I don't need to be controlled. I'm not out here hurting people, robbing people. I'm not out here doing things to hurt anybody. I don't need to be controlled. I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm compassionate, I'm giving and healing and helping. I don't need to be controlled, therefore I'm not on anybody's radar. Unless somebody out there hates me for being kind and, do your thing, that makes you feel good to hate somebody who's nice, then that's on you. But you see what I'm saying? When you're at these higher vibrations, you're not hurting anybody. You don't want to hurt anybody. You feel love. You are loved. You don't need to hurt anybody to, make yourself feel good. That's where we're all trying to get to, so we can express ourselves, so we can heal ourselves, so we can be whatever we want to be and feel whatever we want to feel and do whatever we want to do. Sorry, just getting a download in my left ear. Please prepare yourselves. Kalai Pachishanami Esini Uyela Koda Ade, Kidakoda Ade, Sinimoi, Elokodo Ade, Kurukoda Ade, Sinde Patisinimoi, Elokoda Ade, Eleki, Pachishinimi, Olakoda Ade. Please allow this download to come into your body now. Yelokoda Ade, Shinimoi, Elokoda Ade, Shinimo, Elokoda Ade. Allow your spinal cords to be turned on. Now, Ira, Ioi, Elokoda Ade, Elokoda Ade, Patishinima, Elokoda Ade. Kolai Puchishini, Anukirai, Kolai Abadasinema, Ilakoda Ade, Sini, Olakade, Kurukoda Ade, Shini, Anikaruade, Olai Putasini, Unukoda Ade, Kurukodo Ade, Sinima, Ilakoda Ade, Kurukoda Ade, Sinima, Ilakoda Ade, Koi, Yalakada Ade, Orokoda Ade, Orokada Ade, Hine, Sinima, Ilakoda Ade. I'm just getting the vision that new strands of DNA are beginning to flow into the tops of your crowns and then flowing down. So please take that however it resonates. I'm literally seeing they're just showing me DNA strands that are kind of like purple and blue and pink. It's like they're this 3D I'm seeing them all the way around, and they're just kind of flowing into your existence right now, into your minds, into your hearts, into your bodies. Oli abagari aboya rakoda ade shini lokoda ade kolai lokoda ade cinema lokoda ade kurokoda ade shinima lokoda ade kelai bochi cinema irokodo ade kirikodo ade shinima irokoda ade kirikoda ade osinema lokoda ade Sadai aloe lokoda ade elekedo ade sinimo elekida ade kiragon ano sinimo irakoda ade kiragon ade sini urakada ade Kolai, Patisindime, Eleki, Elokoda Ade, Sinimo, Elokoda Ade. So yeah, they're just flowing down into every aspect of your body right now. They're kind of, it's hard to explain. It's like they're going into the heart now and spinning and then activating their other DNA within you. So just kind of like Gide wa iro koda ade, shinimo airo koda ade, kirekoda ade, shinumo iro koda ade, alai, wate sinima iro koda ade, kurikoda ade, shinimo iro koda ade, kurikoda ade, shini, kurokoda ade, ore, wate sinima iro koda ade. And they're just saying that this is it. So just keep feeling the vibration. There's a lot of energy coming through right now, coming through my hands, because my wrists are starting to hurt. Ilekode, sindemai, ilekode ade, kelai, oboche sindemai, ilokodo ade, kirikodo ade, shindemo ilokoda ade. Let's activate and turn on this DNA that has just been brought in and gifted to us. Ilokoi, ilokodo ade, kirikodo ade, kolai, potesini, irikoda ade, kirikodo ade, sindemo irikoda ade, kurukoda ade, sini, ikirokoda ade, potesini, ilokoda ade. Kolai, ale, adoe, te sinim, ede kodo ade, krukodo ade, urukoda ade, sinim, ayelo kodo ade, kolai, ayela ki, elekide ade, sinim, alekoda ade. They're just showing me the energy that is, or the DNA that is being activated within you is being turned on, and then there's this huge bright light that is coming up and out of you and connecting you to your galactic families. It's like I'm watching like a beam of light just flowing out of you right now, and it's green and it's white and it's just different colors. It's like very galactic. So I can only interpret what is coming through for me. I'm never prepared what is going to happen during these sessions. I just come on and free flow and allow them to do their work. I am just a vessel, a channel, a divine channel for these beautiful, powerful energies to flow through, and so are you. Clear out your energy, heal, continue to move out the trauma, continue to allow your vessel to be cleansed and filled with that loving source energy every single day. Humble yourselves and be grateful for all that you have, for all that you are, for all that you be, for all that is around you, for all that you get to experience every single day. And hit your knees. I know that's old school where people get on their knees and they pray and they do all that stuff, but hit your knees and be humble for what you get to experience, because it is an actual privilege to be able to heal. There are millions and billions of people that will never take a look inside. They will continue to eat and drink and have sex and just continue. And those are all really wonderful things, by the way. But I mean, the not so good drinks, the having sex with the people that are causing more trauma, and I mean that kind of situation. There are billions of people that will never look deep within in this life, and they will die And hopefully they will come back and they will continue their process and learn and heal. So it is a privilege to be here on this earth right now. It is a privilege to be here, to be able to serve you and serve humanity. And I hit my knees often and am just so damn thankful for my life and for what I've been through and the pain I've been through and the joy and the love that I get to experience on this day, every day. We're in these bodies. We're doing this whole human experience. We might as well have fun doing it. We might as well enjoy our lives. We might as well figure out how to expand and grow and to allow abundance of whatever you want to come into our experience. Screw being miserable and depressed and anxious and addicted and broke and, traumatized and, all this stuff. Like, screw that. We've wasted so many years doing that and being that. Enough is enough. We're done living in this lower vibrational bullshit. It's just time to be in joy and enjoy your lives and to love on your families. Like, love them. Heal the trauma with them and then go hug them. Love them. Love your babies. Love your children. Give them your time and attention. Love your parents, Eventually, when you've healed from the trauma, love your neighbors. Love yourselves. I can't express how much this world needs your love and your time and your attention. And first, give it to yourselves. As selfish as some people might say that is, give it to yourselves and then go out there and just love people. Just smile and love people. If you don't have something nice to say, just smile. At least give a smile, I love you all so much, and I thank you so much for letting me pull these cards, and to do these DNA activations, and to do these transmissions, and have these experiences with Teote and Isis and Shiva and these Pleiadians, and we thank all of them and all of our guides that are surrounding us. And I thank each and every one of you for being here. I thank you for allowing me to express myself and for allowing me to bring in my gifts and loving me as much as I love you. Your comments, your beauty, your messages, your emails, like all of that is so damn powerful for me, because this is what it looks like to be authentic. This is what it looks like for me to be and step into my power and to speak my truths and to speak and to be and not worry about what I look like and not worry about my background and just be. I get to just be me here. And so I just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for holding space for me to do that. It means the damn world to me. And, I love you all so much. I'm here to support you in any way, shape, or form. Message me if you need support. Email if you want a session, classes, whatever. Like, whatever you want, We're here. We're doing this. This is our community. Don't suffer alone. Leave a comment if you need healing. There's other healers on here that will absolutely give you waves of healing. Don't do this alone. I love you. I hope this healing helped. Thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable in this moment and to express my gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you for listening this long. I love you all so much. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, come on in and be a part of this community, a part of this family, a part of this loving energy. I've set space so that you can heal here, so that you can be free here, so you can be in this higher vibrational frequencies with me and with this community. That's what we're doing here. We're creating space for each other to heal and to be loved and to love. So I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.